Hi, how are you doing? My name is Rihan, and I wanted to share a story with you about a incident that happened with me. So I go to a lot of madrasas, the religious institutes where um, students go and learn Quran and the Islamic religion in general. These madrasas teach people how to memorize the Quran, and they also teach, there's a 8 years and there's a 10-year degree in religious studies, theology studies in Islam. Now, one of the madrasas which I went was very high tech. It was amazing to meet, to be there. I mean, they had an amazing conference room, state of the art, like screen and 3D imaging for showing their future projects. The new building, the swimming pool, the courts, the tennis courts. They even have a swimming pool even now. Which was mind-boggling for me to see because it was just beautiful, and it was hard to imagine that having a swimming pool in Karachi in Pakistan. Anyways, this madrasa has over 6,000 students studying over there. They even have their own university. Now, I have a small little video which introduces who I am. It's 2 minutes long, and the head of the madrasa, I was honored to meet him. He's a very nice guy, very forward-thinking, very visionary. However, when I played my video to introduce myself, he said that it's in English. I would rather you explain it to me in Urdu. Now, I don't know if he was asking me that based on that he really does not know English, or he was just wanting me to speak. However, that incident made me realize that he's right. Majority of the people from madrasa learn Arabic and learn Urdu, and all the content there is in Urdu and in Arabic. And I make a lot of videos in Urdu language, which is the country language of Pakistan. It's the exact same language as Hindi. However, uh, most people in madrasas, this is 2 years ago, did not have access to YouTube. One, YouTube is blocked in Pakistan. Two, they were not having smartphones and devices and internet access to watch this content. So that made me realize that there should be books, on technology in Urdu language. So what I did was I came back and I asked one of our guys to transcribe a video which I made for explaining the book "The World Is Flat," and that book was, I mean, I was just making this video to explain "The World Is Flat" in Urdu, so I had somebody type it in and just had it printed locally in Pakistan in Urdu language. So far we have given out like 15,000 of copies of that book, or even more maybe. But the idea was that when I went and looked in the Urdu Bazaar, which is the local book market, I could not find a single book on technology over there. The only books I found were like 5, 6 years old, teaching MS-DOS or MS Windows and Google, Microsoft Office and everything like that. But they were not explaining what technology is. So there's a huge gap on understanding uh, things. So at the same time, the Malala's book was out, and Malala's book was being sold, hiddenly. They were not wanting to sell the book in English, but there were two books I found which were against Malala, like Why is Malala a Bad Person? So there were two books in Urdu, but there was no translation of Malala's herself book in Urdu. So what I was just talking to, I just messaged one of the writers from Pakistan, and I was just messaging him that, do you have any books in Urdu? And the challenge which this in society like Pakistan is that, which I see a lot, is that majority of the people who are able to leave the country do leave the country, and there's a huge crisis of intellectual thoughts in the country, and people who are left behind are sort of not that fluent in English, most of them, or even if they're not, if they are fluent in English, they're very inclined toward religious content, which is great. However, they should be able to read other content so that they can see what other people are thinking by them about them. Now, um, when you translate a book, it's no longer that book. It just becomes something else in another language because you're using different analogy, different examples. So it's the best ways to learn. Read a book in English if it's an English book. However, having said that, if there are people in Pakistan or around the world who have, thought-provoking ideas, we need to have those books translated and written in local languages, not just in Pakistan, but the similar issues are in Arab countries, in Egypt, in Syria, Yemen, all these countries. They hardly speak any English, or if they do, the quality is not that good. But if you want to spread an idea using books or literature, you may want to have it available in the local languages. So it's just a thought which came to my mind that if you like, I would love to see the book Abundance. I would love to see the book Linchpin. I would love to see the book Singularity is Near in. These are one of few of my favorite books in translated in Urdu, so that people could start seeing these things in our local language with the local context. It might not be the same book anymore, but you can still diffuse the ideas in people's minds so that they can see. I mean, majority of the content produced in Urdu language now is religious content. It's not intellectually stimulating content anymore. Therefore, people are not intellectually stimulated, and they don't have anything to think about. So in order for people to think, we need to produce this content in Urdu so that people can sort of get new ideas. The reason I'm making this book in English is, first of all, it's 2 o'clock Pacific time in the afternoon. It's 2 o'clock in the morning in Pakistan. Majority of people are sleeping. At the same time, this message is for my friends overseas, outside Pakistan, who want to get their content out. Take some of my friends or contact me. I will introduce you to some translators. They can convert your book into a local language. You can self-publish it. It's not very expensive to self-publish a book. It's like $1 to 50 cents to get the self-published books in a newsprint paper or even on an offset paper, decent paper. And so you can sort of give away 1,000 books or something in libraries or certain places where you think it's important for those books to reach. So that was my message. I hope you're doing wonderful. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and think about it. And do share this with some of your friends who have written some books so we can get some more content in Urdu. Thank you. Be well.